Today I'd like to type for you a Beadhead Pheasant Rump nymph. The hook that I have in the vise is a 5262. This is a size 12. This is a nymph streamer hook. It is 2 extra long, 2 extra heavy by Green Caddis Outfitters, greencaddis.com. I have a 3mm gold bead on the hook, and I'm going to add more weight in the form of lead wire, and I'm going to put about a dozen wraps on it. And we're going to pull that off. Take that lead wire and push it right inside the bead. And then we can remove the back side. I'm going to use 8/0 cream thread. I'm going to start the thread behind the lead wraps and make just one quick up the lead wraps and one down. I'm going to continue the thread base down to where the thread would hang at the barb, and then we can get rid of the excess. I have a pheasant tail church window, and here's one I have prepared. The inside tip of this is going to make the tail. I'm just going to trim that off. I'm going to tie that on for the tail, and I want that to be about maybe 3/4 the length of the hook. Our body is going to be stripped peacock herl, and I'm going to tie that in, and then I'm going to wrap everything forward, and you can see there's nothing that's longer than the bead, so I'm not going to bother trimming anything. I'm going to wrap that all in. And I'm going to come back, and I'm going to go forward up to the lead wraps. And I'm going to come back again. I'm going to make a taper here. And I'm going to stop a little bit short, then come forward again. So we can make ourselves a bit of a taper. And one last time I'm going to go down, stopping a little bit short, and then come forward. Now I'm going to take our strip peacock herl, and we're going to wrap that. Be careful of the point of the hook, and when you wrap, be careful not to twist your peacock herl. And I'm going to stop there for the abdomen and tie that off. Break that off or cut it off. And I'm coming back just a couple of wraps on that. Now I'm going to take the remainder of that feather and I'm going to pull that all together And this is going to make our legs and our wing case. When we tie it on, we want to put it with the concave side down. And we're going to measure, I want to measure how far the legs are going to go past the bead. So that looks pretty good. And I'm going to tie that in right there. And bring this up, because now it's starting to split it. And having that tip removed helps to split them evenly also. We'll just divide them there. I have a short one in there. There we go. And I'm going to bring it back. I'm just going to take some dubbing. And I want a color that's pretty close to what we're using. I'm going to use a dark brown. This is Awesome Possum dubbing. And we're going to see how that does. And I'm going to add a little bit more because I want to get that thorax just a little fatter. And I'm going to go back and then come forward. Real long guard hair there. Now I'm going to take those legs and I'm going to tie them back. And you could go back on them a little bit, not that much. Just go back on them a couple of thread widths and then you'll get them going back. I'm going to take that wing case and fold that over. Got one short one in there. Just pull that one up. And we're going to trim off that excess. Now I'm going to take just a small amount of dubbing I'm going to take my whip finisher. Going to remove that thread. And now you can put some head cement on the head and let it flow down and call that finished. But I'm going to take my Deer Creek Diamond Fine UV resin and I'm going to put some on the wing case. And I'm going to cure that. I'm going to take just a little bit more and put it on the body. Take my bodkin needle and spread it around. Take it around. Small amount is all you need. It spreads out there pretty well. And we're going to go ahead and cure the abdomen. And here we have a beadhead pheasant rump nymph. Hope that you learned something from this video. Hope you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends. Leave comments, questions, suggestions. And most of all, thank you very much for watching my videos.